She's been in there for a while now. I'm starting to get worried.
She needs the time, Frank. Especially if what the founder said is true.
Having an ethereal's spirit live rent-free in your body without you noticing? Yeah, I'd be sort of worried too.
I can feel her. Her presence. Her power.
What, Kiara's or the ethereal's?
Kiara's. I think she's finally in touch with the ethereal. They might even be talking right now.
Psionics are so fucking freaky, man.
I mean, if you don't really understand what it is, how it works, or how it feels...
If that's an invitation, I have to respectfully decline.
I gotcha. Are you my ethereal?
In a manner of speaking, yes. My continued existence is reliant on you staying alive. I assume you have plenty of questions.
I do. Like, why I didn't even know you existed. You were in my head for God knows how long, and you still didn't make your presence known.
Your autonomy had to be ensured, Asper. My presence being known would have diluted your senses. You would rely on me too much, I thought. Or make decisions clouded by your knowledge of my existence. Especially regarding your psionics. I did not want to stifle your growth as a human, a commander, and as a psion. Your thoughts and strategies needed to be your own. You didn't become humanity's last bastion because you had some ethereal being inside your head. You became it by virtue of your own might and intellect.
Are you just trying to flatter me? Speak plainly with me, Ethereal. Why are you here, and why did nobody ever detect you?
Tichondrius did, as a matter of fact. But I convinced him to keep quiet. He was surprisingly understanding. And as for why I am here... Asper, my kin are dying. Were it not for me spiriting away to you when you were most vulnerable, I'd have perished, body and soul, long ago. They are all desperate to fulfill their grand design before it is too late. Ready to sacrifice mankind on the altar you call a home to elongate their lives. But I am not so eager to kill an entire species, especially one with potential like yours, to avert a fate of our own making. I ask only one thing of you, and that is that you trust me.
So what? You want me to believe you'll eradicate your entire species just because you see potential in humanity? Bullshit.
Expectedly, you are skeptical. But think of it like this. Were I interested in sabotaging XCOM, or the Resistance as a whole, do you not think I would have acted on that sooner? What would be the point of staying in the shadows, not acting to intervene, whilst you uncovered the black site, the forge, the gate? You were doing exactly what I had planned, dismantling Abbott.
But why not help if this is so important to you? Why sit basically dormant inside my head until the second that I find out you exist? I don't understand what you gain from this.
Is it that hard for you to understand or believe that I have enough compassion in me to stop a genocide, even if it's perpetrated by my own kin?
I don't... None of this makes sense, damn it.
I understand that, Asper. But I need you to trust me. We are in this together.
I want to believe you. But given all that's happened, it's becoming harder to trust.
I understand that fully. But please, we are so close to the end. We need to be able to trust each other.
All right. Just tell me something. Since when? How long have you been here?
Since you were freed. Or slightly before then, anyway.
And not once. Did you think I could handle the knowledge of your existence?
You were, frankly, broken. The Elders had so thoroughly used you, you are not in a state of mind to be told this. I didn't wish to even imagine what you would have done had I informed you early on. And over time, it just felt safer to let you utilize my powers without you knowing about their source.
I suppose I understand. So, what now? You clearly have a plan. What is it?
Getting right into it, then, of course. We will need something to be able to traverse the gate. There, we will be able to destroy the Elders. All of their plans will be torn down in one swoop. We'll just need Dr. Tygan to find a way to make us a suitable vessel. Or the Foundation, if you are so bold.
I will certainly need to have a chat with the founder. That much is certain.
Yes, absolutely. His own Ethereal and I were already making plans. It's lucky that their goals align with ours.
So, I assume you two have the same plan in place then?
Yes. Would be a waste if that were not the case.
Fair point.
It will end the Elders' plans, Asper. Earth will be liberated. Does that not motivate you?
I want you out of my body. I don't care how benevolent you may be. You and I are not going to share a body for the rest of my life.
That can be arranged in due time.
I am holding you to that. Because I'd sooner put a bullet in my brain than have an ethereal meddle with it for much longer. Our time together will end as soon as the Elders are dealt with. I'll help you find a new vessel if needs must, but I won't tolerate you inside my body anymore.
We only just now got acquainted.
Yeah, and that's exactly the problem. You lived here the whole time and didn't let me know. I do not care what your excuse is, Ethereal.
Call me Lathander. And you needn't. I'm only here to exact justice for your kill. Once our goals are met, you and I can part ways. Preferably with me inhabiting the avatar you found at the Forge.
Any way to get you out of my own body is one I'll take.
Alright then. Go now, Asper. Meditating in this chamber will bring you no closer to finally breaking your kind's bonds to the Elders.
No need to tell me twice.
Come to me whenever you require my assistance. I will aid you.
All right. Thank you, Lathander. Are you alright, Kiara? You've been in there a while. I'm good. Especially because I finally have some better insight into what's going on with me.
You sure you're good? I could call the docs.
Not necessary, Frank, but thank you. Let's go to my quarters so I can fill you two in.
You got it, boss.
Yeah, we're right behind you.
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
deployed.
In position to drop.
The Elders are trying to fast-track a project that would severely hamper our allies' efforts over the next month, which would be a drastic setback. But they've made some mistakes, namely leaving a data spike in the middle of nowhere, out in the open. You'll go down there and destroy it. The enemy forces in the area are fairly heavy, so don't be squeamish about using your explosives. We are close to the end, my friends. Let Advent bleed.
Sind getarnt.
Greetings, operatives, and welcome back to War of the Mutants, one of the last episodes. We are nearing the end, and to celebrate that fact, I've brought along someone whose voice you've definitely heard before in my videos, but not as a co-host, but as a voice actor. Ren.
Hello!
Yes, the voice of Thierry, and the voice of the Exalt Administrator. The real Exalt Administrator. Yeah, this is a pretty fucking straightforward mission. I kind of like that, but also I fear that this is going to be a bit easy given the squad comp. But hey, a little last hurrah for Blackjack team. It's not something I'm gonna be complaining about.
As ordered.
Yeah,
Their patrol is
that's what
coming.
late game's for, babe.
Oh, hello. That mutant is in cover. Right?
Smart.
Yeah.
They're learning.
I am on the move.
That's not Aaron. I want to select Aaron. Thank you.
Take it slow.
As you see, Lars. As you see.
Move! Scan for targets!
Yeah. Ja, okay.
Love these voice packs, man.
Yeah.
Ready.
Nähere mich der Zielposition.
Gotta say though, I do really like the international voices in this game too, like the bass ones. Vito's
Yeah.
voice, for example, is one of my favorites.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Oh, right. Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
Ooh, what's that?
The brain cord. The network.
Brain cord.
The brain cord's haywire network command, which debuffs all enemies on the map for 2 turns.
Oh, wow. Oh, fun.
Mobility debuff,
Yes.
will debuff, and God, I forgot how loud her voice pack is. For no reason!
Oh, yeah, I had a character with that, too, and I was just like... I kept forgetting that until she just friggin' blew out peaked my speakers.
No problem.
None of the other voice packs from
Apex.
From the Apex pack have that problem.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is your reminder, operatives. If one of your characters has that voice pack, please, for the love of your hearing, change it.
Not because it's bad, but because the author didn't do proper audio balancing. Not that I can complain. It took me like until episode 20 of this Let's Play to finally figure out like a moderately okay. I shouldn't think and talk at the same time. My brain isn't made for that.
My life is in your hands.
Alright, let me see. Damn it, this fucking ability has no fucking crit! Banish is useless on these idiots. Let me actually see something. Yep, there's the fucking crit. And I even believe that Alexei could theoretically insta-jib this Muton if I wanted him to. In fact...
Quite likely.
No offense to you, Spirit, but,
This burden will cost you dearly.
What would you suggest I put Erin for this shot? Should I keep her like back here, like this high
Yeah,
cover?
yeah. That's
Alright.
what I would. That's what I would do.
Fucking shh. Okay, I'm not making that mistake again.
Yeah.
I've done the mistake before of using that and then being confuzzled when she shot one shot of Banish and then stopped. Because she's technically targeting not the enemy, but the Claymore. Is there... Right, it's great that the person I want to do the initial shot is also the one who carries the fucking proxy mines. And is out of range to throw them, even. Alright. Enough dawdling, let's get the show on the road.
Ooh, very good.
Yeah, that's one hit away from death at this point.
Before it's too late.
Wasn't a kill, but say la vie.
Oh no.
They're on
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Ah well. Not that big of a problem.
Yeah, not really. I just don't like this. Don't like the look of that.
Right. Well, that's just... I mean, that's just...
Yeah, they're just asking for it at that
You see
point.
that? Weapons free!
Kind of hard not to.
Ah, fuck, I forgot to give you a goddamn grenade, so prep for entry is, like, not useful at all.
Yeah,
Well-
that's an issue that you have to ask the supply officer who did that. That's not your fault, Commander.
I don't know. Looks like we've got ourselves a target.
Don't go into sustain now.
That's ordered.
Perfect.
Woo!
That's that was like a 1%.
Very nice.
Rolled a nat 20 on that bitch.
Hell yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh my god, when it's when skull mining is a single action thanks to total combat, it counts even if you do a full move. That's bloody amazing.
Oh my, that is dirty.
Okay, I definitely need to move you away from there though. That's like
Honestly, that wouldn't. Yeah, true.
he's
Well,
flanked
do they
from flanked from the Spectre, flanked from okay, maybe not flanked, but really fucking close to the Lancer. Actually, I'll wait with his turn. If it turns out I can kill these guys off, which, to be honest, given the size of this pod, that wouldn't surprise me. You have
Well,
two.
you could
You have two
you could
face-offs per mission.
You could teamwork them.
That is true.
Teamwork, move them into position, and then teamwork them so they have one more action.
Schon unterwegs.
That mobility debuff sure do be existing.
Oh, sure do.
Okay, who's left? We have Vito, we have you, and we have Zaya.
Deal with that Spectre first thing.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. As soon as one of those things pop up on the field, that it becomes immediately a priority one.
That is a guaranteed crit. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a kill. But I'm not 100% on that front, so instead... Do you have a... Yeah, you have 100% on that bitch. And a 40% crit. Jeebus, my mate. That is... You have 100% on that too. Why would I be stingy with this, honestly? Just because the damn thing isn't gonna, you know, get just the right amount of damage, it's gonna take some overkill damage, doesn't mean I need to be super specific with how much damage I do. Oh, fucking yes.
I've never seen a
My motto's
slow-mo
one shot, one
rocket
kill.
launch.
If you have a motto, it's time for a new motto.
I think they're dead.
I
don't
think
they're
I
making
think
any
I
mottos.
think I'm gonna need to fucking lower the volume on that specific part of the audio for the mission.
Ah! This is another reminder, operatives. Change that voice pack.
These things have defense. Yeah, I'm not firing a Sabo at an enemy that has defense. You know, it'd be great if Sabos ignored defense because they're a fucking Sabo.
Yeah, that would. You'd think that that'd be a thing.
Wouldn't it be interesting if instead of having dodge and defense, you just had two types of different defense, one of which was called dodge, which couldn't be negated by heavy armor piercing, and the other one could by heavy armor piercing? Just an idea.
Gee whiz. What a novel thought.
It's getting a little hot in here.
Oh, Yoon, please don't... Oh, Yoon, please don't blow up a car that one of our operatives is standing next to. That is not poggers. Anyway, now I definitely need to move you away from there, no matter what I do.
Yeah.
That would be a kill. Yeah, that would just straight up be a kill. And that's the only thing you still can see for the rest of your turn, so... bollocks to it.
Kill!
Habt ihr das gesehen?
Habt ihr das gesehen?
Brauche Munition. Klingt machbar.
Stasis is such a universally useful ability.
It really is.
Watching that spot.
You can just stay there, Aaron. Anyway, show this guy how to melee.
Womp.
Destroyed. It will be done. Move.
Ha! Out of sight, out of mind, huh?
Yeah.
As Karlak
Sure
would
enough.
probably say.
Side out of mind, soldier.
Alright, Livy, get yourself a kill mark. Unless you don't deal enough damage to kill this bastard. Yep, you don't deal enough damage to kill this bastard. In that case, you.
Take that weapon. With fire und will.
Anyway. Squad 1 dealt with. Oh boy, impact fields. I fucking hate that ability. Wait, is it impact fields? Oh, I forget. There's one really shitty PCS you can get that's like, target one enemy that suffers like 30 aim penalty against only you. It's like, okay, but why would I do that? When there's
that's...
a very great number of better abilities I could be using instead.
Yeah.
3 more turns until enemy reinforcements arrive. I don't want to get too far forward, but considering the fact I was able to dash all the way over there before without triggering a pod. Oh, of course.
As you were saying.
They must have moved. Go figure, the enemy has moved. Alexei.
As you order, Commander.
Alexei, we require your expertise in crowd control.
Bye-bye.
That's 1 dead enemy and 3 very heavily injured enemies. I'm waiting until the reinforcements until I use the brain cord, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what? Aaron, you can stay concealed. Oh, right, the towers physically cannot detect you anymore. Perfect.
On my way.
So, I'm going to be using
It just reflects right off her cleavage.
Unless the trooper moves, that's gonna deal a lot of damage to him as well, so... And it basically means we don't need to worry about... The shield bearer's just gonna fucking stay put where he is, isn't he? Bollocks. Well, anyone who walks on those mines, which could very well be one of the custodians or the stun lancer, could also get killed. Maybe it's better if I make sure that the shield bearer doesn't even get the ability to shield bear. I'm pretty annoyed that I didn't give this guy a grenade now that I keep seeing prep for entry down there. It's teasing me.
That'll happen.
Taking a new angle.
Fucking hell. Like, every time. It's like
I didn't catch that, Syndra. Or Oyun.
Maybe don't destroy Spirit's cover.
Yeah, that might be helpful.
That's the only thing you can... What? Alright, plasma ejector time then. I have no clue why it needs to fire 3 charges right after each other, but I'm not gonna complain.
Because why not?
Fair enough. I don't have any bloody cover. I have to stay back here and just suppress a bitch, I guess. Hold on, does this actually deal 1 damage? Because if it does, I could kill the shield bearer with a suppression. Never mind. I'm just gonna do this
That
instead.
one's for you.
Good. Kablow!
Well, that mine turns out to have been exceptionally useless. Do you have AP on that? You do have AP on that. That's great, except for the fact that both of these guys have no armor anymore. Just shoot one of them. Oh, good damage. Oh, that's gonna be... Oh, I thought that was gonna be like a flashet launcher shot. You know what? Fair. Not gonna matter, but fair. Oh, you bitch ass. I'm surprised that deals no damage at all, honestly.
Getting shot at. Never mind.
Well.
I noticed that too.
Mine?
Alright, you
Mine!
Let's see what you got.
Nice to know that the mine did end up being useful after all. Also, the frequency of custodians showing up in the late game is kind of insane. Okay, we have 2 more turns until enemy reinforcements are here. You do have Annihilate, but you also only have 3 shots in your rifle, and without a flank, that's not gonna do much. That is a turn, Ender. I'm not doing that with you. You have 3 bloody actions this turn. You better fucking use them. One thing after the other. I think mass armor removal and damage might be a good start. Though, I do have Asimov's grenades, which could be very useful as well, and would deal 8 damage to the mech and the sector pod as well. I think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Especially because there's a larger AoE. That would be a kill, and it wouldn't reveal her, so... I mean, she's already revealed, so it doesn't matter anyway.
It's scary just how easy it was.
100, 100, 100, 100. Okay, that's a face-off. Goodbye, mech!
Now this was worth it.
Don't take that out of context.
It's on the way!
Alright. We have upgraded gremlins now, so might as well. You may not be Ari, but I still have faith in you being able to do something with this bastard. Hello! Well, that's one thing less we need to worry about this turn.
Yep.
We will take it!
One more reason why using Asimov's grenade might have been very useful in this scenario. That's that's a kill. Don't even need to think about that.
Schon beeindruckt?
I've been impressed since day one, my friend. I think you can just go on a killing spree here.
Nicht schlecht.
Not bad.
Hoher Munitionsverbrauch.
Well, yeah, you have high ammunition. I mean, yeah, you have high ammunition usage, but kill. Damage that one. So your squad leader can kill it. And what am I actually gonna do with you? Oh, that's a flanking shot, isn't it? That's a flanking shot! Giving Alexei squad sight was one of the best decisions.
Yeah.
Das war echt gut.
That was really good.
Munition verbraucht.
That's 2 of the 3 remaining enemies completely disabled for the turn.
On my way.
Very good.
I don't use this ability often enough anyway, so might as well right now.
Jawohl.
Let the last bastard that's left back there, which I think was an Archon, come to us.
Natürlich.
Right, because... Ah, there's a boa back there, too. Ah, I miss... I... Oh, that's an entirely different pod.
Das gibt a pin.
That is just... That is golden. Missing the Overwatch, but blowing up the car right next to the target.
Nah, it doesn't look very golden to me. It looks more coppery, maybe?
And I thought I was rid of the puns when Flash wasn't here for a change.
I had to do it for him.
Nah, throw the mine. That Archon is going to have to move. There's no 2 ways about that. Reinforcements incoming.
Advent-Truppen nähern sich unserer Position.
I hope these people had insurance! Right. Right, because robotic unit. How's about I shove a giant metal rod down its throat, though? That would be way funnier. Ding it up a little? That was way more than necessary, my friend.
Well, you always know Alexi's gonna go the extra mile.
I mean, fair enough.
Heavy and elegant. Perfect.
To be fair, this is like the one missile I would call elegant.
Don't worry, Echo won't eat you. He only likes free-range meat.
Right. Oh, lovely. That is the kind of positioning I just have to abuse. That's a dead boa.
Very nice.
Oh, lovely, lovely. What do I do with you, motherfucker, huh? I have lightning reflector on this guy, right? Keep forgetting.
I'm looking.
I don't think he does, actually.
Nah.
Who in the ever-loving fuck? Oh, you have Shadow Step. You need to reload first and foremost,
Waffe geladen.
though. Alright. Ooh, I just had a really fun idea what I could do here.
Oh, did you?
Put Cobra over there. So, put Video over there.
Mm-hmm.
Get Alexei to use his last move to move next to him, use Syndra to move next to him, and then let him do coordinated fire on the Archon, which means all four of those guys will shoot at the Archon together.
Very nice.
Kein Problem, Boss.
You have ammo still? Very good.
Smoke says I am to obey.
You have ammo still. You have ammo still. I'm gonna have to catch that Overwatch.
Yes, sir.
Shielded. Very good. Vito, coordinate fire on the Archon.
Diese Rüstung ist stark. Volltreffer!
Nice. Obviously. Obviously, right? Put the mine right on top of the fucking flare.
Why would you not?
Exactly! Also,
that is the essence of landmine gaming.
Going to explore here.
Actually, I don't want to create a gigantic puddle of acid that's going to make it impossible to maneuver around here, so I think I'm just going to go for the direct method. It's going to kill the Demolitionist and heavily injure both the Priest and the Archon.
And it'll make their lives a lot harder in the interim while they slowly die. So.
Also, this thing has Deadly Haze, if I remember correctly, so they're all just going to suffer a damage penalty.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is acid as well, so.
I mean, I didn't launch the acid bomb. I launched the regular frag for the purpose of not creating a giant puddle of acid.
Oh, I missed that part.
Good kill.
Also, I believe we just had our explosives gallery trigger on that one because she was able to shoot after she moved and shot a grenade.
Very nice.
Just the bloody Priest.
Okay.
Can you hit that, Aaron? That's a 90%. That's gonna be a kill if he doesn't fucking sustain. So he is hoping. Of course fucking not. Priests are the epitome of being really fucking annoying without actually being threatening.
Yeah. It's just... It's very close to making me go Atu and Shay and just be like, no popery in here. Just go Puritan on their ass.
3 turns until that expires. I'm not grabbing that yet. You just go on Overwatch.
In place.
No papists, quakers, and witches should be suffered to live.
Oh shit, that was close.
I really do love the shape of that gun.
The submachine gun?
Yeah. The big circle-y do.
Yeah.
I like that.
And you just committed suicide.
Not if I can help it.
Aaron... Didn't Aaron already have max pro... Okay, you know what? Never mind. Aaron just got promoted... for killing a...
For killing a priest without even shooting it. Volk is very impressed.
Everything.
Ammo here.
Oh my god.
I don't think we
Attack
caught
this
that.
zone.
You want to slide? Oh, I spoke too soon.
Huh?
Nothing. What? Never mind.
Really loud voice lines.
Sure thing.
I just realized she has 100. Oh boy. Why am I even grabbing this loot? I mean, okay, there's no reason not to
Because
grab it.
It's loot.
I mean,
what do you think?
Oh, that's actually kind of funny. Sounds of destruction. Actually. We have no fucking hurry. We are not in a hurry.
Ready.
We're playing Serbian mode.
Understood, Commander.
I have no idea what that means.
Better not fuck up.
Good. Distraction. Send everyone. Get the objective. Send everyone to Overwatch. You're canceling that? Oh yeah, you're probably saving it for the next turn, like an actual smart person.
Hold here.
Bereit für den Angriff.
Ready for the assault.
Biete Feuerschutz.
Considering we're gonna be seeing a pod of 5 to 6... Oh, they brought a fucking drone. You fucking dumbasses. And a Oh my god, they brought a purifier.
They are so done.
Haben es mit Erdern zu tun.
It is so Jova
Shadows fail
for
us.
them.
For them.
Wait, who panicked? Why did someone... Oh.
I'm not afraid of you.
Oh, Haunt. Right. The priest and the heavy panicked! Even better that A lot of things happened there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
They're about to win. Step ahead of you. Are we the prey? We can't be the prey.
Huh?
She's
You
being
doing all
flanked.
right there? Oh.
She got flanked. That's why she said that.
Wow. Their anxiety's as bad as mine.
The fire is growing.
Alexei, calm. One step at a time. Wow, he hit him so hard he removed the Overwatch twice. Aww. It's only because it's squad side range. Otherwise, I think he could. They think Alexei could legitimately just kill all of the enemies and destroy the objective with a face-off. This ability is so busted on a Reaper.
Yeah. Alexei, my boy, go forth and rain destruction on my enemies.
I want to do a funny, so I'm gonna do, there's the ability. They're so far apart. Looks alright. Bollocks to it. I don't even need that. You can just die.
Ziel getroffen. Minimaler Schaden. schlecht.
Wow, we actually got a priest that didn't sustain.
Echt gut.
Maybe because he
Brauchen
panicked.
Munition.
Maybe.
That was a cool shot of Alexei with the smoke and the fire in front of him.
Yeah.
I cannot hunt without bullets.
Tell me something new, Alexei. And with that line, we finish the mission.
Well done, team.
Let's ignore that. We got a flawless.
Yay!
Casual flawless on, like, one of the last missions from the bloody game.
You broke that one.
Vito, you had some goddamn accuracy today.
Very nice.
As did Alexei.
Awesome job.
Who the hell got MVP? Oh, wait, I can imagine who got MVP. Because of the Skulljack.
That was a pretty cool move, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna have to say Oyun was my MVP, was my pick.
Yeah, with all of the heavy gear that you fired off at the enemy, that is definitely. Though I do have to say that, you know what, actually I do have to give it to Vito just for his coordinate fire ability.
That, yeah. Really everyone was on their A game today. No one was carrying the team, no one was being carried. Everyone was doing good.
Absolutely, yeah. You know what, this is such a nice send-off for this squad and these characters, honestly.
Well done, Blackjack.
Really big hurrah. Absolutely fucking well done, team. Anyway, I'll see you operatives back on the Avenger.
The soldier that joined us from the Resistance is certainly a quick study, having already surpassed some of our other soldiers' capabilities.
Well, it definitely helps that Alexei has a co-pilot in there, so...
Fair enough, but I actually think he was talking about Aaron because Aaron got promoted.
Oh, very true, very true.
Man, that's a lot of promotions for this mission. Well-deserved ones, but...
Yeah.
It's sad because it's so late game.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You can lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Well, there's a long way between now and 2040, so they'll be respected leaders in whatever comes next.
Fair enough.
It's a shame we won't get the... I honestly, like, their capstones are really good.
Yeah,
it's not my favorite of the faction capstones, but, like... I think I have to hand it to Skirms for that one. But... pretty good.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah. What do you mean? Oh, on Olivia. Sorry. I looked away from the screen for just a moment and I missed.
Again, I'm giving them what goes along with their skill tree progression.
Fair.
Because I am 90% certain these soldiers are not going to see another deployment. Sad as it is.
Yeah.
Especially now that Syndra over here actually has Relentless.
Unfortunate.
Alright, just gonna make a quick cut. Alright. Status report here, carapace plating, and the PCSs. Proxy stun mine research is paused because Shadow Chamber research is underway. We'll have to see if even another mission comes up at this stage. And because there's nothing else for us to do right
Avenger
now,
plotting new
we're going
course.
over there. Also, how do you like our Avatar project progress?
Very nice.
Commander, the aliens continue to make
You were
progress
saying?
on the Avatar project.
Wow,
We're
one
going to
more
slow them
point.
Gotta
down,
slow
we'll
them
need to
down.
move
We'll need to move fast.
Just like the one we found the commander in.
On the surface, yes. But in function... Ah, Commander, excellent. We can begin. It is no secret that Advent soldiers possess both human and alien genetic characteristics. Preliminary analysis led me to believe that this was the result of direct modifications made to a pre-existing human host. Prisoners, or perhaps even unwitting volunteers.
See your local Advent recruiter today.
However, the reality is something else entirely. The Advent troopers at the facility we discovered, including the specimen before you, were manufactured. Each soldier possesses a unique genetic code. Predominantly human, of course, but with some fragments left open.
Left open for what?
Whatever alien DNA Advent wishes to insert. Sectoid, mutant, even the species our soldiers refer to as Berserker. In all cases, human genetic material serves as a bonding agent, holding the strands together.
Human material? You mean the stuff we found at the Black Site facility?
Precisely. The key component in their soldier manufacturing process.
So we've been fighting ourselves this entire time.
In a way. But I believe there's more to it than that. The human DNA in this specimen bears one key difference from the entirety of the sequences decoded in the Shadow Chamber. Psionic sensitivity. Given the sheer volume of strands involved, this cannot be accidental.
Screening process at the clinics. Avatar.
The potential power of a being created with this template is significant, central. Had we not intercepted it before the process was completed...
I know, Doctor. Continue your research. Let us know if you find anything else.
Commander,
Love how they
now that we've
insist
managed
that-
to bring the alien's artifact
Okay.
back to the Shadow
Alright,
Chamber,
Shen.
we should start the analysis as soon as possible. It's risky, but I don't see any way we can avoid powering it up if we're going to understand how it works.
Right. You were saying?
I love how Taigen insists that the Berserker is something else than a mutant.
I was about to make a comment
Ex-
about that.
Except, you know, everything that we know about it.
Yeah, so one more interesting thing for some of my more casual viewers. If you don't know, there is a game in the XCOM series that's kind of a spin-off. Might have heard of it, Chimera Squad. There's a very, on at least the circles that I move, there's hotly contested whether or not that game should be considered canon at all. Especially because there were some things that were apparently either retconned or said in a different way to how this game is. And honestly, one thing that's been in the back of my mind this whole cutscene was troopers or hybrids being potentially made out of normal people, like everyday citizens, instead of being completely artificially manufactured.
Yeah, so where do
They
you
never
stand
really
on that?
say that. They never really say outright
No.
that they're only... They do say that the ones at the facility we were at, which means leaves the door open, which I feel like is probably something one should consider.
Yeah.
I don't know who I'm arguing against here, honestly, but I...
No. Well, it's, you know, we're talking lore stuff here. We're on the Geoscape. We can talk about this stuff. That's part of why I'm here. Where do you stand on that?
Honestly,
I'm just out of curiosity.
I personally just think that it exists both ways.
Yeah.
And we have the final upgrade for individual soldiers plating, and now everyone gets 5 uplifts of hit points.
Yay!
Anyway, let's fly to the black market to get the
plotting new
necessary supplies so we can actually start doing the next research.
And your black market is in, like, Dar es Salaam or something. Very cool. Alright.
You want our fucking deployable skeleton turrets? Fuck no!
Ha!
Don't need these anymore. Oh my god! This is the problem with making enemies drop weapon mods as a base drop because they are so valuable in the black market. You can get so much cash from just fighting rebel factions.
Yeah.
Like, look at this shit.
Beautiful. Pumping advanced arms into East Africa, just like our ancestors.
All right. Keep pressing the lower one. Psygate time. Well,
You
not
finally
yet.
cleaned up the glass. Yay!
New course.
But only because we put something new in the chamber. It is a good thing that the Psygate is something you get after specifically that cutscene. Otherwise, it would be weird having to have that cutscene if the thing in the middle. Stop giving me superior focus PCSs. They're hot garbage. They shouldn't even exist. Will PCSs are...
Okay, but hot lore take, that would be like the most useful PCS IRL.
I don't even know how that would work IRL.
It's super Adderall. Imagine all the friggin' maniacs like you and me who are constantly either hyperfixating or incapable of doing anything. Superior focus means we'll finally be able to experience what a stable workflow feels like.
Yes, and true. That is very true. Though I'm because we definitely need supplies. Yay!
Woo!
Anyway, literally nothing we can do.
Avenger.
Well, you can go and get those supplies. You know, just for fun.
Nah, I'm not doing a supply run this late in the campaign. That's gonna be hot garbage in terms of, why didn't I fly to the Reaper? Why did I fly up here? Fuck it.
Why did you fly up there?
Well, since we're sending Human, since we're going to be sending Human as the primary squad for Leviathan, might as well give our lass here just a little bit of extra. If I have someone to heal her, that would be really fucking good. That could be a nice clutch attack.
Yeah. Let me see that.
Also, if we put Red Mist and Bloody Madness together, that could be
pretty nice.
Even though Mariah's gonna fucking hate me for making her train into that. She already doesn't like her psionics that much.
Plotting new course.
Oh. Collateral damage. Oh no. Advent troopers will carry more explosives. Oh boy, it's not like they can already pretty much not get whatever they do done anyway.
Hate to do this, but you're the only one who can pull this off. You know I'd go myself if I could.
The gateway is primed. Is the subject prepared?
Ready. I hardwired what was left of the Codex brain into Rover. It should be emitting the same signal the Codex used to pass through the gateway.
Excellent. Let us begin.
Do we have to send Rover on this? Couldn't we just have grabbed any old gremlin from the...
opening a similar rift in the field. I am sure your device will be fine.
No, because then we'd have to make the strap a Codex head onto a gremlin and upgrade.
Remember, go in, take take some quick readings, then come right back through. Okay? Whoa. Are you seeing this?
It appears our signal has been received. Increasing power.
Doesn't look like any place we've been before.
It's a PNG!
Or any place on Earth, for that matter.
Perhaps this is the source. The aliens' seat of power, if you will. Secured beyond any physical limitations.
Only one way to find out. Go on. We're counting on you. That is definitely not fine, Doctor.
The process did work. There was an instant where the device was in between locations. However, once that occurred, the gateway called for a second signature, an organic signature. When we could not provide one, it generated a sort of feedback pulse.
Obviously.
If the Codex creates the door, this organic signature must surely be the key.
Well, we better make sure we have the right key before we try again. I would hate for this to occur to something organic.
Agreed. I'll report our findings to the commander immediately.
At least he didn't get telefragged.
We are now prepared to autopsy the body of the powerful being we recovered, Commander.
Well,
I feel this creature.
It is time.
A near perfect fusion of human and elder DNA. Though remarkable, it appears as if the creature were unfinished. Perhaps why we were able to ultimately defeat it. Still, this can lead me to only one logical conclusion.
We had such hope for you.
I believe we have found our avatar.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Those sound effects are really satisfying to hear.
They have to be just like purposely made to be like the most ego boosting sounds ever made, like created in the game.
It's a good thing that the game's about to be over, considering the fact that Red March is something I would definitely not want to have to deal with this late. Especially considering we already counted this bloody dark event.
Ugh, yeah.
Literally nothing here is of value anymore. All of the things we would need are here, and most of them aren't even going to be relevant moving forward. Anyway. Holy shit. $12 hours.
It won't be easy, but I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Go right ahead.
Commander, Central, the Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the Psionic Gate.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
However, the gate requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle. We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already possess an unaltered avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. Without an Elder consciousness driving it, the new Avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I can. In a way. By manipulating the new Avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things? By remote control?
Not exactly. And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
That was different.
You turn to look at somebody else.
The perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door. Which will give you some time to think about this, Commander.
This specimen, this being, is something else entirely. Something beyond anything we have ever seen. And yet somehow, our troops once again prevailed.
I'm sorry, by the way, that you're pretty much just here to watch cutscenes with me now.
It's alright.
Anyway, final cutscene.
Priority message for the commander coming through on a secure channel, sir.
On screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent Network Tower.
You heard me. He's taking a big risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an Elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life, to begin immediately. Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy, a final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent Network Tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Taigen and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. Broadcast the truth before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time. Farewell, Commander.
New objective added.
I salute you, you magnificent bastard. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
Well,
may your head shine on in
we
Valhalla.
have the target site locked in, Commander. This is our chance to strike at Advent's heart.
Increased.
Once we control
complete
the network
immunity
tower,
from the first two attacks per mission.
What the aliens are doing.
And
there's no turning back after
interesting.
this.
We didn't get a squad increase. We didn't get a squad increase this time around. Time to finish the last two things we need to get done. It takes less than 2 days.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome.
though it is intriguing.
You know what? I don't need the vision increase, I think, so...
It doesn't hurt to have if you have the money.
I don't have the intel necessary for it.
Oh.
I would need 159 for it.
Oh, alright. Fair enough.
Free run and gun is pretty good. Complete immunity to 2 attacks per soldier is pretty fucking good. And squad concealment is also absolutely necessary for this mission, given the small group. We're going to have to be fighting 16 enemies with a squad of what I assume is going to be 3. So,
Commander,
yeah.
once we move on the Advent Network Tower, it's
have fun in Montevideo,
We
team.
won't have time to advance our research or deal with the wounded. We should only deploy once we're fully prepared. We'll need to streamline this operation, Commander. That means sending in fewer personnel than we typically would deploy. If we're going to infiltrate the Advent Network Tower, we'll have to use a smaller squad. Try to draw less attention to ourselves than we already do.
Well, in that case, I'm going to be sending the 3 best people for this operation. Come on.
And who's that, Chris?
These 3. That's gonna be an interesting mission for sure.
Oh, definitely.
With that said, thank you so much for watching, Operatives, and I'll see you on the final episode of War of the Mutants. Until then, have a fantastic day. As always, take care, Operatives. So, I've been thinking.
Wow, that's a rarity. Sometimes I wonder how you have so many friends with such a charming personality, Jill.
But seriously, I've been thinking about the future. I mean, we're winning, right?
Fuck yeah, we're winning. Clearly the boss has something big cooking, the way she's been running us through our training. Probably some sort of final push to take Advent down for good. At least I hope so. Cause if it's just training for training's sake, I'm gonna lose it.
No kidding. You've been getting stir crazy recently. More than usual, anyway. But look, all jokes aside, have you thought about afterwards? What we do when XCOM doesn't need us anymore?
Not really. I've been a fighter most of my life, Christian. Before that, I was a hooker. Neither of them are really things I can do post-war. You know that.
Which is why you've got to start planning. Come on, surely there's something you like to do when I'm not around.
Yeah, fucking. It's like my main hobby.
I know that, Jill, but there's gotta be more. Surely you don't just train, fuck, and drink when I'm in the Psy tube.
Okay, wise guy, what are you planning on doing? I don't see you doing much else either.
I'm going to become a radio DJ. I'm real good at running my mouth and listening to music. Those seem to be the only things required.
Okay, I didn't see that coming. I won't lie.
There's a reason I've been trying to mess with our communicators a little recently. I figure if that idiot on the Resistance radio can do it, it's stopping me.
You know what? Fair enough, babe. It's the worst that could happen, right?
Exactly. That's the kind of thing I want you to think. I guarantee XCOM will bail you out if what you try fails. They kinda owe it to us, after all.
I mean, I figured I'd need to keep fighting for mutants even after. It's not like a bunch of armed mutants beating Advent is gonna go over well with a bunch of the assholes who might end up in charge.
And that's fair, but it won't last forever either. I know you and how strong-willed you can be. Eventually, you'll get us mutants their rightful place in the world. And then, what will you do?
I get it, okay? I don't have those kinds of ideas. I spent too long thinking I'd never get the chance to have those thoughts, and it still kinda hasn't clicked that I can.
Hey, it's okay. Sorry for pressing you so hard. I just want you to start thinking about it.
can't live in the present forever after all. Come here, come here. I think I've got an idea that you could consider. Oh boy, one of your ideas? Nah, for real. Come on, babe. Remember when we all got tats? You were amazed by what the artist could do. I've always said I wanted to get another tattoo. Ever since we got the devil's tattoo, I've been thinking of what my next one could be. And what if you could make it yourself? Sure, you probably couldn't ink it on yourself, but what about inking other people? Designing the tats at the very least? I don't know. I've never really tried drawing things before. It would be pretty cool to be able to give all my friends tats, though. See? Just give things some thought, Jill. If for no other reason, then I don't want you bothering me when I'm DJing. Funny. But I'll think on it if it'll get you off my back. I prefer you on your back. Nazarene, founder. Good to see you. I hope you've been well. We have been, thank you, Commander Asper.
As far as we are concerned, the final steps towards planetary liberation can begin. Our operatives in the Red Herrings Task Force have infiltrated most major governments and await our command to take over. Finally! The best will be doing something useful. Like, not try to kill me.
Yes, and our troops have all prepared local attacks on Advent infrastructure as well as military targets. As far as the Foundation is concerned, our final assault can begin whenever you give the signal. Good. That's great news. XCOM has also reached the point of readiness, so I need to let you know what we have and what our plans are.
We are all ears.
Our contact within the Advent Coalition has given us a piece of information that we need to act on. A global broadcast. One that we can hijack. The entire world will see the Elders' atrocities for what they are. All their lies will be exposed. All of them. To that end, I'm going to the network tower personally, with Katya and Thierry at my side.
The network tower in Mendoza, huh? You are ballsy, Asper.
No, just ambitious.
And besides that, we owe it to our contact. The man gave us life for that piece of information. Gods, I hope he at least took some of them down. And what then? Once the propaganda network is under XCOM control, what's next?
Tigan will hook me up to the Forge avatar, and with it, I will guide my troops to the Elders' domain to finish them off. Rather simple, really. I'd imagine it's easier said than done, though.
Isn't it always, Nazarene?
Exactly. No use thinking about that now. If we fail to act on this now, humanity's quite literally doomed. The Elders are on the cusp of a genocide. I won't dwell on this when instead I can act on it. This plan will work. It has to work.
Exactly. It will work because you're at the helm, Asper. I've seen enough of your work to be confident in your ability to get this done. I am with Blackbird on this. We need this to work, and if anyone can make it work, it's Asper and her Ethereal.
I appreciate your confidence in me.
Were I not confident in you, I wouldn't be here now, Asper.
You've done your share to prove your competence. We trust you and XCOM will see this through.
And I will do what I can to help, just as well. I owe you that much.
Thank you, everyone. I will let you know when we've struck the net tower. That will be the perfect opening for you to strike as well.
Understood. But, just out of interest, will your remaining forces also be deployed to strike at 0 hour?
They will. Trust me. Everyone will have their part to play in this. No doubt about that. So, are you ready to give the signal? Because if so, I'm ready to jump into my armor and head out. We have the time still, do we not? You need rest before something this big. I rested enough yesterday, and I won't catch a single bit of sleep tonight if we delay. We strike tonight. When Katya, Thierry, and I are done with the network tower, we will give you the signal. hell will break loose across all of Advent. Just be ready.
Alright then. If that's your final word, we will stand at the ready to execute our part. Just... Kiara? Take care of yourself and your companions out there. We all need you to come home safe.
I will. You to do the same. Got it?
Absolutely.
We will.
Good. Talk to you again when this is all over. Take care, you two.
Same to you, Asper.
And best of luck.
So... we're doing this?
Yes, we are. Get everyone assembled.
No need to tell me twice, Commander. See you in the hangar.
Holy shit. We're actually doing this. We're actually going to destroy Advent. I need to run. Can't keep my troops waiting. Atma. Atma.
So, what do we know about this weird signal? Like, do we have satellite images, aerial recon, anything?
I wish we did. But sadly, the area hasn't shown any anomalies according to our images between 2035 and yesterday. The image we got when we scanned it today was rising smoke and nothing else.
We believe it's from a private jet that disappeared from radar a few hours ago. Rich snobs and their overpaid workers are probably the only casualties, though. So not a big loss.
Probably, yeah.
Hey, that's not cool, Sam. Those are still people.
You're always such a bootlicker for the rich, kid.
Quiet down, Alpha 2. Leave the rookies alone.
Why are you taking them along anyway? Job could be dangerous.
On-the-job training never hurts. Especially since I want them to become part of XCOM. We need the best of the best. And this kind of mission is part of becoming the best.
These kids don't really strike me as XCOM materials, huh? What do you see in them?
Want the rundown? Samantha is capable of staying remarkably cool under pressure and wields a sword like a master. Petro is a marksman the likes of which I haven't seen since Badger and Caitlin is remarkably resilient on top of that. And David? I've raised him since he was 9. The boy has been by my side most of his life, and I've trained him accordingly, even before he enlisted. So, I'd like to think my judgment is sound.
You got it, sir. No complaints from me.
Thanks for all the trust, sir. I certainly won't squander it.
Neither will I, Commander. My rifle is yours.
Yeah. Same here. I think that goes without saying.
Don't think about it too much, rookies. You'll need your focus for the mission.
Strike 1, we are near the AO. ETA, 1 minute. Grab your gear and get ready to roll.
Roger that, Big Sky. Squad, get ready for departure.
Fucking finally.